About tea.
So the ancient Chinese people believe that the world we are living is made up of five elements. And these five elements are metal, wood, water, fire, and earth, or we say mud. And so drinking tea is a combination of these five elements. So like the tree was planted on the trees, right? So they are wood, they are woods. And when we take the tea down and we use water, we put them into the water. So here's the water. And we put the water and the tea into let me say, a metal so that we can boil it. So here is a metal and fire. And finally, we pull the tea out into a little cup. But the cup we use is more like the thing it's more like this one. So this is made of mud. China, the meaning of China. So why do people call China is that there's a special kind of that. You can see it in lots of museums. It is called China. In Chinese, it means 瓷器. So this is a 瓷器. In English, it's called China.
Material,
Yeah, this material is made of mud. So you can see that when you are drinking the tea in the right way, it's a combination of the five elements. So if you use these elements together, it's good for your health. That's why the people in China enjoy drinking teas. No, no, it's just a tradition. It's just a tradition, very interesting tradition. There are lots of explanation in Chinese culture, like the way we use chopsticks. And you can use chopsticks, right?
Yeah.
The chopsticks here you can see from the bottom side. I mean, you use chopstick like this.
Squared.
Yeah, and in the front, it's like a round.
Yeah.
And the Asian Chinese people believe that the ground the earth we stand, we walk on, is a square, and the sky is like a round. So when you are using your chopsticks, you are like walking between the sky and the ground, right? And they also say that if you want to live between the world and between the sky and the ground, behave good. So that is I think it's a balance. So if you do bad things, and the bad things will come to you later. So the Asian people taught us if you want to live in the world, you must behave good. And then there is another saying that the girls you can see hold the chopsticks. So if they hold chopsticks like this way, very bottom, that means you will marry away. If they hold like one, you'll marry to a neighborhood. So the best place is to hold in the middle place. Yeah, the real because she hold very down. So we married each other, and finally I found she lives just next to me. We are neighbors. So sometimes you have to believe that these things are real. So I enjoy Chinese culture, but the more important is that, when I took the college entrance examination, if you are good at, mathematics and chemistry, you can major in these three subjects. 我们喷了啊，我们可以放着，好。This is can keep mosquitoes away. And if you are interested in history, politics, and geography, you can learn these three subjects. So I chose the politics, history, and geography. So if you want to improve these things, you need to read books.
On a spray.
Yeah, because I think it can brings you energy and can clear your spirit. So at this time, it's very easy to catch a fish.
Can you tell about Tai Chi Chuan?
I know little about that, but the Tai Chi Chuan is most by the old people.
Yeah.
So there's interesting about Tai Chi is that, when the people they can do push-ups, they can use only one or two fingers
To what?
to do push-ups. You know push-up?
To do what?
Push up
I know the push-up.
with only two fingers or even one
yeah,
finger.
yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like the finger they are very weak by using only one or two, but they can do push-up with that. Is that you can use very soft things to conquer the hard things. The point of Tai Chi, you can see those people they are moving very slowly, but the power they're using is very strong. So that's why when you go to like Shaolin Temple, you can see those there. They can use their body to fight against the spear or some other weapons. And it's also a way to keep balance between yin and yang. Yeah.
Recently I was in a park after and before a workout, and I met an old couple there.
Yeah.
They were playing on a Chinese flute.
Chinese flute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I asked this. It was very flexible, much more.
Yeah.
He had a condition much better than mine.
Yeah. They have very good physique.
What is the attitude, maybe, of a Chinese culture to like sexual relationship? Because recently I was reading a book
Yeah.
that is called like Sexual Energy of a Man in Taoism
Yeah.
by some Chinese author. He's not Chinese, but he's by nation. He's Chinese in America.
Yeah.
And they say like that there are some ways to increase energy with that. So what do Chinese philosophy think about it?
You mean the sexual thing?
Yeah.
No, but I think the Chinese people, if you want to, especially for men, if you want to improve your energy, especially in sexual energy, you don't need to do lots of physic, like you don't need to do lots of like go to the gym or
Physical
practice
exercise.
exercises. You can improve it by drinking. So drinking the black tea is one of the important way because as for men we stand for yang. You know yang.
Yeah.
As for Tai Chi, it's the yang side. So if you want to improve your yang, you need to eat things that can bring you yang. And black tea is one of the most good tea.
Well, for example, I wanted to try something of a traditional medicine like this.
Yeah, Chinese medicine.
Where can I find? What should I tell? What do I want? Because
You don't need to tell anything. So my wife and I were planning on having a baby, so we went to some hospitals, the Chinese hospitals. You don't need to tell them anything. They can just hold your wrist here. They can tell what your body condition is, and then you can tell him what you want because and we are going to have a baby, so I want to improve my yang, improve my energy. So they can give you some medicine. And those medicine is also the same thing that I told you about tea. It's a combination of the 5 elements.
Yeah.
So you need to drink it right way. So most know about the right way. So you can pay money for them. They can give you the medicine and they can boil it with their own things, like the metal and the fire, and then they give you. You can drink it in the way they told you. Feel better, but it's not like the Western medicine.
I know.
Yeah, you need to drink it regularly and schedule. Yeah, you should drink it at least 2 or 3 months, and you can feel your body is really changing.
Yeah. I was talking to one Chinese girl who was much older than me. No, not that, was 26. She gave me some pills, like Chinese medicine pills, traditional.
Yeah.
Initially it was for kidney, so better.
How?
They told me that it also increases like your energy. I'm not talking about like sexual energy, I'm talking about in general. You feel more manly, maybe testosterone increases, and after maybe 1 month I really felt this.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it works really strangely. So after they drink too much wine or they can't, their mouth is like this,
I know.
And if,
Also-
you know, the needles they use, if they want to fix your mouth, that is used on your bottom. And when they just turn the needles, then your face just goes right.
And
Yeah,
it's
it's-
true. I have a friend who's Russian. He was riding a boat on a river
Yeah,
for maybe 1 week in Russia
yeah,
and catch cold, and he had a severe, he somehow managed to cold his nerve in his face, and it was aching, and he had some problems with his face. And then he went to China and tried this acupuncture,
yeah.
and after times his pain just disappeared. He told that it was very painful.
Yeah, it is kind of painful. If you want to just, you can do it even if you are not ill, you are not sick. Yeah, to improve your energy. So when you like this way, you won't feel very painful. But if you are actually ill, you want to fix yourself, and it can be painful. So have you ever tried Chinese massage?
I tried. I'm not sure if it's like how to determine if it's Chinese or not.
So mainly they start with a foot bath.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried that?
To be honest, I don't want the food, all those things.
Ah.
And I try to avoid it, and I usually tell just do the muscles and.
Muscles. So the foot is very interesting because there are, I don't know how to say that.
I know.
Yeah, there are
Affects
very
organs.
interesting points. So when they're on foot, so that's why some people in the park, you can see some old people, they walk on the stones like these small
Yeah.
stones with their bare foot. So it's really good for their body. And I like doing foot bath a lot. So because when I was in Sichuan province, when I was in college, the Sichuan province was really interested in the people in Sichuan province in those things. So I started to do that at a very young age, and so till now so they can push as hard as they can on my foot, and after that I feel really comfortable and I can have a really nice sleep.
Would you recommend any massage parlors?
I got one, but they mostly foot bath.
Okay, I understand. Then I should try this.
Yeah, I can give you one place.
Yeah,
It is not
see.
really. It is quite expensive. So
How much
for 100 minutes, it's like 260, and I can recommend you. You can a doctor. Yeah, I always found her. Look for her to do the massage for me. Yeah, it's not far away from the English corner that held in Shida Road. It's quite near Shida Road. Yeah, the corner near the Shida Road. So the place we met. So from there, if you walk to the foot bath place, it's like 15 minutes. And you can also order some food for free there, and you can watch movies there.
Can you sleep there later?
No, you can't. You can stay there after foot bath. You can stay for like 3 hours. Yeah, you can watch movies and have meals. Yeah,
So it's only food bath.
foot and your
Back.
back,
The
your head, and it's a big one.
you catch a fish.
It's really a big one. It's okay. It's beautiful. Foot. The foot bath now is not. I don't know. So the place I introduced to you, I recommend you is a place that